So this is an incredible story. A Mississippi teenager being hailed a hero after saving 4 people, including a police officer, from drowning in the Pascagoula River last weekend. It happened after a car with 3 teenage girls inside drove off the I-10 boat launch, plunging into the water. 16-year-old Corian Evans saw the car begin to sink and quickly jumped into action. One of the survivors talked about this terrifying ordeal that nearly took her life.
I knew my last breath was coming, and so I just let my phone down, and then I was just like this, like trying to stay calm and stay over water. When I tell you right before my last time going underwater, that was going to be my last time going underwater, and Corian had grabbed me.
And I was right there looking at it, so I couldn't just watch nobody die. Even when I seen a police officer, I couldn't just sit there and watch nobody die.
And Corian is joining me now. Oh my gosh, Corian, how incredible that you were there in the right place at the right time to help these girls, to save their life and the life of a police officer. What happened? Take me there.
Yeah, it was a crazy night. It was after a party, and we usually have a place that we go, but that had got shut down. So we were like, we're just gonna go under the bridge because it's like a boat launch. It's room for parking, you know, so we could just go out there and have a good time. So it was getting late. We were getting ready to leave. And so I got in my car and I was getting ready to pull off. And I seen another car pull off behind me. And I seen them drive in a direction towards the water. And I'm like, but the street is towards that way. Why are they going towards the water? So I'm watching them. And going into the water is like a ramp going down into it. And so I'm watching them. And as I'm watching the car, I see the car drive straight down the ramp. And I'm like, I'm a little confused. I'm like, I know they're gonna I'm thinking they're about to get ready to come back up or reverse back up, but then I seen people run over there, and so I got out of my car, and so when I started running over there, I started hearing people yelling help. So then that's when I like sped up my running. I heard people saying help, and I got over there and I ran and I seen them in the water. They're all out of, in the water. I see the cars underwater. And I just see them screaming help. And when I first seen them, I was like in shock. I was like, no way, this is really happening. But then I had to snap out of it quick. And so I just took my shoes off and I took my shirt off and I threw my phone out of my pocket and I just jumped in the water. And at first I got the girl that was closest to me and I grabbed her and I had to swim her back to shore. I gave her to somebody that was at shore. And then it was still 2 girls that was also in the water. So then I had to swim from shore and go back out into the water. There was about 20 feet out there. I had to go back into the water and go get the other girls. They were still, and one of them was in the water panicking a lot. But some of the car was still above the water, like the front windshield and like kind of the top of the roof. So I had to go back out there in the water. And the girl that was panicking, I had to get her. And I'm swimming her. I'm like, come on, let's go get back to the car. Just calm down, catch your breath. And the other girl, she didn't know how to swim, but she knows how to like keep her head above water and tread water so she won't go under. So I'm telling them, like, come on, let's get on top of the car. Just calm down. She's still panicking. And that's when the Officer Mercer arrived. And when he arrived, he swam out there to us. We were still sitting on top of the car. He swam out there to us, and he was telling her, the girl right there, he was telling her, like, I got you. We're going to be okay. We're going to make it back. I got you. And she got on his back, and when he tried to swim from her panicking, she also started taking him under. And so he was going under, trying to come back up. He was swallowing a lot of water. And so he was telling her, like, I can't keep going. I can't. He was swallowing a lot of water. He couldn't breathe. You know, he had on his gear. He couldn't breathe. So that's when I had to jump off top of the car, and I had to go and help them. Like, I was behind them, trying to keep them both above water and, like, push them forward towards shore at the same time. The officer and the girl, I was trying to do it with both of them. And so I'm knowing that the girl can't swim, and she was panicking. So I started mainly focusing on the girl. So I started focusing on the girl, trying to help her get to shore like faster because I know she can't swim. And so I got close to the shore. I felt myself. I could walk. Like when I felt my feet touching the ground, that's when I like just gave her to somebody for it. I was like, here, get her. And behind, I turn around and I see the officer. He's drowning. He's like going underwater. He's like gasping for air. He's trying to stay above water. He starts struggling to stay above the water. So that's when I had to leave again. And then I had to go and grab the officer and bring him back to the shore. And when he got there, he couldn't breathe. He was laying on the ground. He was throwing up. Like the officer was really about to drown. And
Corian,
yeah, that was all. They made it back.
Corian, I'm glad you ate your Wheaties that morning, and you have some good parents that raised you, doing the right thing there and teaching you how to swim as well, knowing how to rescue these people and doing the right thing and jumping in the water at the right time to get them out. We are blessed to have you in this world, and those girls are blessed that you were there at the right place at the right time. Thank you for taking us through.